Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, New Me by Hannah. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I am going to give you the top reasons I think you might be being rejected. So if you are going out there and you are asking girls out, but you are being shut down, I will try to explain why. So if you stick around right to the end, I will give you my top tips to hopefully stop you from being rejected in the future. Before we get into the video, as ever, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell for future updates, and let's just get right into it. So my first tip is probably the most obvious one, and you're just going to have to take it on the chin because she might just not like you. You don't like all women aren't your cup of tea, just as you may not be everybody else's cup of tea. So physically, I'm sorry, but she might just not like you. And if that's the case, if she's rejecting you and you think that might be the reason, then just take it on the chin, move on, and don't let it bother you in the slightest. It's not a personal criticism, it's just that sometimes you are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. On that same kind of topic as well, you need to make a really good first impression. So the way we sum you up really quickly. So if we're not instantly attracted to you or can't see anything going on with you, we are going to reject you. So to try and stop that happening, you need to make sure you are well groomed. You need to make sure that your clothes are kind of fresh looking, clean at least, and that you are, taken care of and you don't look like a complete and utter mess. So be groomed, look good, feel confident, and hopefully that'll create a really good first impression. Third reason you may be being rejected by a girl is that you're just not being confident enough. So whilst we don't like cocky guys, you need to be protruding confidence. So get out of your head. If there's kind of negative dialogue going on in your head, you're talking yourself out of it, then just get rid of that. Just think, don't be in your head, kind of let go to all thoughts and just go for it. So be confident, go over to the girl, introduce yourself, and just be direct with her because we like that. We don't like people that are going to be kind of hi. That's not attractive. Also, you just need to literally be yourself. So if you are sending in a representative of yourself, if you are being fake, if you are being like a fake version of yourself, or if you are being, overly polite when you are not usually that polite, then it's not nice for us. Like, we'd rather you just be yourself. And that is sometimes why we kind of, reject you. If you have waited too long to ask out the girl, if you have played games, or if you have literally just tried to friend zone yourself first and then try to get out the friend zone, that's not always going to work. If you are acting like you are not interested or you are playing hard to get, then exactly the same, like, we don't like that either. So yeah, don't play games, don't act like you're not interested when you are, because we see that as a kind of game and we don't really like that. My final reason for you why you might be being rejected is that maybe you are talking too much. So when you are meeting a girl and you are trying to ask her out, then it has to be mutually, the conversation has to be mutual. So you have to be having some back and forth. If you are talking about yourself or you are talking at her, she will become very quickly disinterested. She certainly won't want to see you again, and it will end up in you being rejected. So whilst we love to hear about you, we love to know a lot about you, just kind of say something about yourself and then ask her a question to keep her interest and to keep the conversation going back and forth as well. It's very important. So those are possibly the reasons why you're being rejected. My top tips for not being rejected are to just literally be yourself and put yourself out there. So if you want a girl, you have to go and get it. You have to get out of your head, like I said earlier. You have to find the confidence in yourself and you have to just literally go for it. You will get rejected. It is a natural part of dating. It's happened to everybody. If you are the most good-looking guy ever, you will still be rejected, I assure you, because you will just not be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. Just remember that first impressions count, so do kind of what you need to do to feel confident and look good before you go outside the door, just in case you meet somebody potentially in the coffee shop. You never know. So if you have any questions at all about being rejected, or if you need any more tips, please put me a comment in the box below and I will come back to you as soon as I can. If I've helped you out at all, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I will absolutely see you in the next video.